Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. CyberZ, which is a company that was doing a collaboration with Nijisanji for their Heroes event, we have right here, CyberZ staff was giving preferential treatment to the women until they ran out of merch. Also, sisters were ordering way too much food to get more coasters of their Niji Oshi and leaving a ton of food wastage behind, so they had to limit food orders in order for everyone to be able to get food. Now they're gaslighting people on social media that it's the restaurant's fault that all this happened. It's just, don't be wasteful. Don't do this. Don't be like these Niji sisters and be wasteful. So here is what happened. They are saying regarding Operation Nijisanji Heroes Beach House, there was a beach house collaboration. There were food, that type of stuff, coasters, other merch that was popping out. And here is the Japanese version of what was going on. And here is the English version. Apology regarding the Operation Nijisanji Heroes Beach House. We would like to express our sincere gratitude for your continued support. We have received a large amount of information and harsh opinions via social media and inquiries regarding the incidents surrounding the customer service of the on-site staff and handling of bonus coasters during Nijisanji Heroes Beach House, event operated by CyberZ Co. We are currently investigating the matter, and if any involvement in this matter is confirmed, we intend to take strict action. Our on-site operations and management systems were insufficient, and we would like to sincerely apologize for causing anxiety and worry to those customers at an event that was meant to be enjoyed by fans. Going forward, we will strive to prevent reoccurrence of event operations, strengthen our management system, thoroughly educate our staff until it happens again, of course. And work together as a company to regain the trust of our customers for inquiries regarding this matter. Of course, there's the Nijisanji Heroes Beach House. You can do support at eStream.co.jp. And this is their announcement at that. And here is the lovely Niji sisters doing what they always do, doing what they do best. Let's see, the management account for food purchase restrictions starting on today. We'll be limiting the number of food items. So they did limit the number of food items. Main dish up to 3 per group. Side dishes 3 per group. 4 per group shaved ice. Thank you for understanding. Contact details. We are closed on weekends, so I'm writing this here. But is it per person? Does 1.5 per person mean the people go? No, it's not. It's 3 per group. The group can be 1 person. The group can be 2 people, etc. You share if you're 2 people or more, because they're assuming that you're going to be a group and you're going to be able to share. So tough luck if you wanted to have 3 to yourself. Does this mean that when alone, if you're sharing a table with a stranger, you have to share the tickets with them? No. If they are not a part of your group, but you're sharing a table, that does not make you... These people are just trying to gaslight. I don't know. Not possible just for 1 person. It's starting today because there's a lot of people left. Why? I don't understand. But why are there 1 person and 2 people? I don't get this one. Or the same amount. I don't understand what you mean. If people are going alone, then coasters is better. It's not being companion, right? I'll let my companions know to cancel. Ask them to take paid leave. But this restriction is a bit much. It might be impossible. Please limit to 1 person per group. It's so unfair. They're saying it's unfair. No, it's to make sure that everyone gets something. When it's that popular, it's not the first time. It's not the only time. They're not the only company to do this. A lot of people restrict food sales in order for the amount that they have to actually be eaten and not just bought for the coasters and then tossed. You know what I mean? Feels bad about leaving leftovers, so I wanted to take them home and melt them, but for hygiene reasons, I understand the reason, so I had no choice but to say sorry, and leave. I hope the restrictions starting today, service will be faster. Hope people will go from today and eat there as they weren't able to eat properly before. You can at least get your drinks early, but you have to get drinks after food. I want to choose from 11 random coasters, so please order as many as you like. Of course, I wanted to get it. I didn't know because it was the first day. I think so, but to be honest, I was surprised at how slow service was, and the tray was wet. I was also getting wet because of riding a coaster. So yeah, it was at I guess a if they're talking about riding a coaster, probably at an amusement park or something. Ended up being too hungry to eat. That was me too. Basically, you know, I'm mentioning about the restrictions there, and of course they're gonna gaslight. Of course they are. They're freaking Niji sisters. Horty really is something. The more S like this shows up, the more dumb I feel for noticing after 2 years of following Nijisanji. And of course, if you only want to see the positive things of an agency, there are places, there are echo chambers where you can only see the positive things. If you want to see negative things, there are echo chambers as well. I try to show both sides. I try to show the positive things that I can. There aren't very many positive things on the Nijisanji side, so that's why you don't see very many positive things on my channel. But I try to show positive, and you know, slips, oopsies, W's, L's, whatever you want to call them for both sides. So this one is a big L on CyberZ. Not necessarily Nijisanji, but CyberZ in this case. Here we have the Yab issue, the issue with the doxer and the person who drugged someone else, or allegedly spiked someone's drink. Also going into the mainstream. It is hitting Yahoo Japan. Of course, Yahoo Japan does have kind of fingers on the pulse of everything that's happening in large VTuber organizations and also large organizations, period. Whether it be VTuber or in this case, the mixing organization. Now, Japan's Utate Mix Association dismisses Yab from director position over allegations of voyeurism of Nijisanji VTubers. On September 2nd, Japan Utate Mita Mix Video Organization, referred to Mixer Organization, announced that it plans to dismiss sound engineer Yab Toshiki Yabunaka. So that is their name. It is on a news source, so that's how I can say his name. The one who did all this stuff, the one who did all the nasty stuff, is Toshiki Yabunaka. So he serves as the director. He has been accused of taking secret photos and assaulting a person, everything that we know. But in a statement, the Mixer Association says, considering the large social impact of the raison d'etre of the organization, the reason for existing of the organization, it will be difficult for him to continue serving as director, regardless of whether the allegations are true or not. Basically, it makes us look bad. We need to get rid of you. We have decided a majority vote, the board of directors, to dismiss Yab from his position. The Mixed Masters Association announced it was not aware of involvement of its members. Basically, they just know about the stuff that's happening with the Yab himself. They know of the stuff. They're not confirming any of it. They are saying Article 11 of the Association's regulations, suspension of expulsion of membership, may apply. The board of directors has decided a majority vote to suspend Yab and be done with that part. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to, clean themselves of this whole thing. Stated that they are not aware of the fact that any directors or members of the association other than Yab were involved. So it's just him. It's as far as we know, it is just him. It's like, we sincerely apologize for causing anxiety to inconvenience to the singers, VTubers, listeners, and members of the association. Because remember, he dealt with AKB48. He dealt with First Take. He dealt with, as a director, he dealt with MTV. And, as a sound engineer, all those places. So, as in the midst of the uproar, the Mix Master has come with a spotlight. The association is, it's just mentioning the whole things about the association, does vocal mixing, etc. So they're saying any color which operates Nijisanji commented that there was an act of barbarism that is indescribable, and basically there are suspicions around Yab. They're mentioning all these things here, and it was done through Kore Kore. They were mentioning Kore Kore here, so Kore Kore got in the news too. And there's basically illegal physical force against the body, such as forcing recording participants to drink products containing pharmaceutical ingredients. Definition of assault in the crime of assault, Article 208 of the Penal Code. The operator of Nijisanji made a statement on September 2nd about it, which we will all, we all know about at that point. They're saying the full statement from the Mixed Masters Association. They're basically, because of the inappropriate conduct, even if it's not confirmed, they're getting rid of him because of the fact, number one, it looks bad on them. Number two, it can make people very uncomfortable being in the organization with someone like him, having them as a head, because he was a director of the organization. So even if things have not been confirmed, they're removing him because it just, to make people more comfortable because of the fact he is accused of these things. Consider the election of a successor director in the election of a new director at a later date. So they used Article 11 to get rid of him. They're probably going to be making someone new eventually. He participated in the association's decision making as a director at the board of directors meetings. As a result of the investigation, they had to get rid of him. And they are suspending his membership in the association, period, until all facts are shown, which is usually a legal move that the lawyers will tell them to do. So it's not a bad move per se. It's just a legal move that they have to make. And they're going to continue to act based on the association's philosophy. That's what they're saying. So the dude, Yab, Toshiki, he ended up getting in so much hot water that the association wants to get rid of him and wants them to not be associated with him anymore because it makes them look bad, of course, like I said. Another bit of big news for all of you who are following SunnySplosion. This is just a random YouTube channel. If you know, you know. It's not so random. If you know, you know. I'm not going to spread it out here, but I'm just going to say SunnySplosion, because it's popped out, has started unprivating some of her videos. Good S, she seems to have made a tweet about it. She says here, I was feeling nostalgic rewatching my old YouTube videos and decided to make some of them public. It was easy to private them, hadn't been proud of what I was putting out. Maybe it's not bad at all that bad, but for those who care, they're there. And the issue is, of course, when you are in an agency like Nijisanji, a lot of times they do feel like if you know anything that you do outside of Nijisanji isn't good enough, etc., you can make me maybe feel less than. But here's some of the things that popped out a year ago. A lot of these things popping out here. You can see she's let out at least 18 from what I can see. 18 so far. And she also has made a community post, which is this. I put a few videos back online for now. I was surprised to see how many people were sad when they were taken down. I had been feeling self-conscious about their quality, or I guess my quality of entertaining, for a while at this point. If you have any videos in particular you'd like to see back online, please let me know and I'll try to find it. Also, welcome to some new faces and I appreciate the support. Of course, a lot of people are supporting her because of current news involving one of her VTuber personas. If you know, you know. I'm not going to spread it out there. A lot of people already know. So, you know, there's a reason why it's in the Nijisanji news segment. Let's just say that. Don't beat yourself up about quality. Never had a problem with your style. Your content is funny. People are supporting her, which absolutely warms my heart, and I'm very glad it's happening. A concert with 4 Hololive girls is going to be happening. 5 Hololive girls. My mistake. It's in the Aski, Suisei, Sora. It looks like Roboko and also Miko are going to be there. They're going to be having Master together or accepting questions for the 0th generation members via Marshmallow. These are all the 0 generations, the ones that don't have an actual generation. They were there since the beginning. They were there. Azuki and Suisei were there as part of Inunaka Music, and they joined later into Hololive. So they don't have a specific generation. They're called the 0th generation, the 0 generation. The goats, the beginners, the ones who started everything. And here you go, having them all there. This, I was in charge of the thumbnail illustrations for the 0th Generation Unit Live featuring Hololive 0th Generation members Miko, Suisei, Sora, Roboko, and Azuki. Thank you very much. And of course, this is the whole thing here, having the star. And it's amazing that they're doing this. I'm very glad to see it. It will be live in 2 days. As of this, it's going to be scheduled for September 7th. So go take a look. It's called Ray of Jewelry. And it has jewels in each of their colors here, which is amazing. I'm glad to see these types of things pop out. I'm glad to see these concerts, and I hope the best for them and wish for more to pop out whenever Hololive can do them. Hoshimeguri is in the news today because they are having a graduation. Who is Hoshimeguri? Hoshimeguri Gakuen is a VTuber group where unique live streamers act in their own way. We aim to nurture a wide variety of live streamers who are not bound by existing concepts and contribute to the future entertainment on a global scale. For inquiries, please contact info@meguri.live. And of course, this is as close to freedom as you can get in an agency. They, of course, do not want you to just be doing crazy stuff that gets no views, because that would be bad for them as a big agency. But let's see what they're doing when it comes to a graduation. We are pleased to announce, again, these darn graduation notices always say, maybe they say it's a pleasure, or it is our honor, or it is, yeah, I don't know. They always have these weird messages. Nijisanji has this a lot. So even smaller agencies aren't free of this. That as a result of discussion with management, Oguri Mel, a live streamer affiliated with Hoshimeguri Gakuen, will be graduating and retiring from Hoshimeguri Gakuen at the end of October 2024. And here he goes, basically saying October 31st at 23:59. So pretty much at the end of October. YouTube membership is going to end. Fanbox is going to end. Voice sales on booth are going to end. And part of the content posted on YouTube. I don't know what parts. Maybe it's lives. Maybe it's 3Ds. It's just, I don't know which one it would be. And here we have Oguri Mel, which I wanted to show you guys in order to give you guys a full rundown of what it is. It's a Japanese female VTuber affiliated with the company that we're mentioning. This is their channel. They were not small. They had 58k subs, so it's not because, you know, they weren't successful that they're leaving. It's just personal things that happen. And over here you have them, their full design right here, which is a cute design. And yeah, they're going to be graduating at the end of October for their own personal reasons, and I just wanted to let you guys know about that. A short but sweet update to the new outfit reveal that I mentioned, Kilia Kurayami, who's going to be graduating this month from EIEN. It was already planned for months back. So she was able to get this before she graduated. What did she get? She got a very cute outfit. It's like a schoolgirl type outfit with, you know, the sweater. It actually has a floofy, so it's kind of schoolgirl-ish, but with the long sweater. Of course, she has her tail. It was redone a little bit. All these cute little things. She has a lot of movement. She has different things she can do. It's very, very, very bobbly, very lovely, very wonderful. it is great to see this. It is great to see all of these people. Like the live 2D rigger was Spiral. The mama or the papa was the one up here on the bottom, on the top left of the screen. They were able to get the look exactly the way that she wanted it, and a lot of cute things. It's just cute overall, like I said. And then she has certain toggles that she shows here, which is, you know, that toggle. You had the scared toggle, which is basically a little bit of this.
Gifted a tier 1 subscription to trash bag number 4.
Having different ones of, you know, being scared, being enjoying, all these types of stuff. All the stuff here, always good to look at and good to see, because she's having something wonderful for her community before she leaves. And she's going off on her own journey, her own personal journey. So this is wonderful to see. We all know of the Brazilian Miku, who has popped up recently as a kind of like an art fad, I guess we would call it, an art thing. Brazilian Miku with the womb tattoo of 01 there. But did you know? Well, you'll know now that they've been doing it with also a lot of Holo EN members. You have Brazilian Narissa. I can't go any lower than that for various reasons. Brazilian Gura. I can't go any lower than that for obvious reasons. They're just doing Brazilian Narissa, and I knew I had to draw Gura, so the inspiration for this was this. And Brazilian Fauna as well. This one is just more say-so. You have Brazilian Crony, number 1, the first Brazilian Crony. Then you have the second Brazilian Crony. You have Brazilian Ame with twin tails. That is a look that I've never seen Ame have, but it is a cute Ame look. The issue with this one is that it looks a little bit more like Sana in this point. I will say here it looks a little bit more like Sana-esque, just because the face and things like that. But it has certain things that do make it Ame-like, because, you know, I guess the moles and stuff like that, and the eyes and things like that. So it seems more Sana-esque, but this is a Brazilian Ame. You have the Brazilian Moomers. This one's also safe for work, so this one I can actually show you all of it. And we're moving on from that to more art, different art. So I wanted to show you the Brazilian stuff. And now move on to some cute stuff, just to kind of cleanse the brain, cleanse the mind of all the evil and dirty thoughts that all of you are having. So we're moving on. We're having Fuomoko Pix 144p. She's just a blob. 480p. She looks like a little gremlin there. 1080p. She's a full-on gremlin. There we go. And then we have other ones that have popped up here, which we have the full-on Fuomoko 144p, 480p cat, like the two-sided dog. This is a game, I believe. The two-sided dog is a game. I believe it's a collaborative game where you can't really move forward unless you both do things right. And I think they even play this game themselves. 1080p, and then you have 4K. They're 3Ds in 4K. Yes. So it's also another thing that's been going on around here. Just want to give you guys a little bit of a palette cleanser, a bit of a brain cleanser, just some more fun. 144p, 480p, and 1080p. The tacos. Tacos are 144p. You get the head in 480p and the full-on Ina in 1080p. Love looking at these. These are always fun to look at, and I'm glad that there are artists out there who will do things and like this, and you know, because they enjoy the people that are around and the people that give them so much joy. AlienMixture is someone that I follow, someone that I have been watching their streams for a long time, ever since the situation that happened with V and U, that they moved on to AlienMixture. I have been following them. I have been trying to, you know, help them, you know, at least help them by sending my community over there whenever I have the chance. They are a wonderful person. They are having a bit of an issue where they're not feeling so great. And I just want to kind of have this be a conversation on what's happening and sending her lots of love, of course. Pushing back tonight's stream for an hour. I don't usually like talking about my feelings, as I'm here to make you all feel better. I've been experiencing really bad panic attacks, and it's been mostly the reason of my absence. Trying to keep a healthy balance of content creating, streaming, family, friends, and even time for myself has been difficult, and it has led to burnout and a big mental health decline. I feel selfish for even writing this, as I feel the breaks that I have already taken should have sufficed. But I now have realized that they are not enough, and I'm not sure what to do. I love content creating and spending time with you all, but I'm also so happy that I get to do what I love every day. But the other half of my life is being more demanding than my streaming life. I'm not usually one for talking. I'm not usually one for talking about how I feel. So I'm sorry if this is coming out of nowhere. Y'all's happiness matters to me, and so does mine, and this is what really had to write. I'm gonna try and calm down and stream tonight like normal. Thank you for taking time to read, and I'm very sorry for letting you all down. So of course, they're not letting us all down. Of course, no need to apologize. Zeus for Mythos says, don't apologize. Always put yourself first no matter what. Absolutely. VTubers out there, put yourself first no matter what. I always say that. I always say that to my community. I always say that to VTubers that listen, because I do have some VTubers watch. I always say that. Take care of yourself first. AlienMixture, always take care of yourself first. And then she says, thank you for all the wonderful messages. I'm glad to have all of you in my life. I'll be taking tonight and tomorrow to recoup and unwind and try to feel better. Thank you guys for understanding and respecting my feelings. Please, if you ever feel overwhelmed, take time for yourselves. You matter. And the final thing that she had to say about this was, I want to thank you all again for the love and support and how I've been feeling recently. After calming down a bit, I'm still embarrassed that I felt selfish about how I felt. Yeah, she should never feel selfish. You cannot be a good entertainer. You cannot be a good creator if you don't take time for yourself and help yourself first. I was always told myself that when I stream to make y'all's days better and take you away from whatever is troubling you. I guess all in all, I didn't really see looking out for myself as a priority. I'll try better in the future and look after myself a little more in the future. Thank you all again for your understanding. It has taken a lot of stress off of me. She is a little gremlin. She is an amazing streamer, a very entertaining streamer, a gremlin, you know, she has her wild times, and that's why I watch her. That's why I'm a fan of AlienMixture, and I'm glad she's feeling better, and I'm glad she's taking time for herself, and has realized that yes, you have to take time for yourself sometime. Welcome back, everyone, to the next VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to show off a little bit of the VTuber community, give some love back to the community that has given so much love to me. Pay it forward, as they say. So here is Moon Beetle Bug. They are a demon bug girl dream eater. So they're a demon bug beetle hybrid that eats your dreams. Make sure you get enough sleep because that will feed them. Very cute look. They have their Life 2D figure there, doing some of the stuff that, you know, has recently become popular with Life 2D assets. Let's take a look at their About section. I'm a half demon, half beetle dream eater. I love playing video games and connecting with people, which is why I decided to start streaming. My goal for this channel is to provide a place for people to unwind after a stressful day or connect with people and distract them from everything else for a while. Or maybe even provide a way to help you fall asleep. So I'm trying to be a comfy VTuber, which is amazing. Love comfy VTubers. I try to do that as well. When I play games, though, I get kind of wild. So I do love that. Let's take a look at one of their gaming streams. See how comfy they are.
Super. I'm gonna do a super. I'm gonna do super. And I'm gonna do super. And I'm gonna do the
She controlled herself. Good. So yeah, she really does try to keep it like not screaming, not loud. I scream. So I wish I could be this way. I wish I could be the controlled type, but of course, alas I am not. But Beetlebug also has a YouTube channel that they started posting on recently. It's just take a look and see if it's someone that you're going to be enjoying. And of course, thank you again, Moon Beetlebug, for being a part of the VTuber Showcase. I do hope that this helps you along in your journey of trying to find more friends and more people to chat with. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.